Hey guys, Rhonda House here with Secure Biometrics, and I just want to take a minute to drop a video for everyone right quick. Something that comes up quite often for us that we get asked about the fingerprinting business is, when will I make my money back? How long is it going to take me to make money? I've been open a whole week and I haven't made my money back. Let me say this. What I need for you guys to remember is that fingerprinting is a business. This is not a side hustle. It's a full-fledged business. I know there's other videos and other creators out here on YouTube that will say, oh, well, yeah, you just need a card holder and an ink pad and you can make all these thousands of dollars. And then especially those people who want to make, $10,000 a month is the goal, to make $10,000 a month. Well, let me just tell you, that's not realistic. That's not realistic. This is not a side hustle. What you need to understand is a lot of times we are dealing with your customers' livelihoods, whether it's a license, they're trying to get licensed in another state, whether they're a nurse, a physician, a physician's assistant, a pharmacist, whether they're an insurance agent, a mortgage loan officer, or maybe they need their fingerprints done to get an expungement so that they can get a better job, or we do fingerprints for people doing an adoption, different things. These are important legal things that are going on, is the reason why people need a fingerprint card or need their fingerprints done, as the words, that's the slang word. So believe me, these are professional people. Number one, they have money. Like I told y'all before, we've done so many complete board of directors of, major Fortune 500 companies. They need their fingerprints done for an assortment of reasons, okay? People opening up restaurants need to get their beer license. They need fingerprinting. So what I'm telling you is there's a lot of people that need their fingerprints done for their own livelihood, for whatever they're doing, right? So why would you think that a professional like that, would be comfortable with you pulling up and doing fingerprints out the back of their car with an ink pad? Anybody can do that. Anybody can do that. That's not the look that you want. That's not going to make you successful. I don't care what nobody says. People say, well, I just want to start off with ink. Okay, you're going to start off and you're going to end just with doing ink, because when people are searching for where, they're needing to get their fingerprints done, right? They're needing to submit these prints to whatever state for whatever license. And they Google, let's say, and you actually pay attention and you set up your Google My Business. Whereas in My Business, I'm going to show up in the map pack. I'm in the map pack, the 3-pack on Google, right? And they end up seeing any one of my now 4 locations, okay? And they see you. And so they know that I have an online scheduler. They can schedule, they can pay. It's going to give them a confirmation. It's going to give them a receipt. It's going to give them everything. They know on that receipt, on the confirmation, it's going to tell them exactly where to come, what suite we're in, what floor we're in. When you get off the elevator, which way do you go? For one of my locations, we have a receptionist up front. They'll know to check in with the receptionist, and the receptionist will let us know that they are there. We're very professional, okay? We have a live scan system in every office. We have live scan. We have passport photos. We have a whole bunch of other services, okay? So when it comes to doing fingerprinting, who do you think they're going to go with? Who do you think they're going to go with? They can look on and see, we've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews. I have people all the time that come in and will be like, I thought I was going to put my hands in that god awful ink, or I've been to the sheriff's department and I stood in line to be fingerprinted in between, people who were there on charges, convicts, different stuff like this. And then they come into an office that is very well appointed. It's clean. I'm a clean freak. I wipes off everything after every person. We're just like that. We go above and beyond. We offer other little things. And like right now, it's 97 degrees today. Okay? What I'm saying is they come into an air-conditioned office that's already taken care of. We have it down pat. Most people, my fastest people today, I did a lady who was getting her license for her pharmacy. She works at a pharmacy, but they're going to be shipping to patients in another state. So she needs a fingerprint card, okay? So she comes in and she's expecting a bad experience. And she was like, oh my God, it's so hot outside. I was like, yeah, it's nice in here, isn't it? So who do you think people would rather deal with? A professional business that has a location, that uses the live scan system, or somebody that's just pulling up with an ink pad and a couple of cards, and you don't have no way to get this ink? These people walking around with ink all over their hands, all over their clothes, everything. I'm gonna say it one more time. Fingerprinting is not a side hustle. People will tell you that. People will try to sell you this dream that you can spend all these, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to do ink. Unnecessary. First of all, how long is it going to take you to make your money back? Especially when you're looking at being in a city where there are professionals, like in our network, who have done the training, who have invested in their business. This is a business, not a side hustle. This is not a side hustle. So many of y'all call us, and I know, when we were in COVID, the side hustles was a big thing because, we were all on lockdown. We were on lockdown, okay? And that's cool, but this is not COVID. This is not a side hustle type thing. One thing that COVID did was it took us back to where a lot of the states picked back up with the fingerprint cards, with the fingerprinting, because we were on lockdown. So I know, like here where I'm at, in Middle Tennessee, don't hardly any of the police department, sheriff's department do fingerprinting for people on the outside, just for people that's being, booked, okay? And if they do, they may do it 1 or 2 hours a day, 1 day a week. Whereas we're here 5 days a week. We used to be open 6 days a week, but I digress. This is a real business. This is a real business. So just know that this is not something, even though you see it on the internet. Listen, everything you see on the internet and everything you see on YouTube, a lot of times creators put stuff out to get clicks. But when we're talking about a real business, honey, no, I'm not. You're not. If I'm the customer, I'm not finna give you my personal information. I'm not finna meet you, at Starbucks and you rolling my fingers in ink and stop. I'm sorry, that's just no. Because especially, listen, a lot of these professionals have spent a lot of money in school. They have, to get their credentials, to get their education, to do whatever. So no, you're not gonna see a lot of people cheaping out. And don't get it twisted when people want to say, oh, everybody's broke. There ain't no money out here. There's plenty of money. There's plenty of money. I have people scheduling mobile appointments every day. And my mobile appointment starts at $450 just for us to leave the office. It starts at $450. And some days I'll end up with 2-3 appointments a day. So don't believe the hype that there's no money out here. Don't believe the hype that this is a side hustle. Don't believe the hype that you're gonna make $10,000 a month and all you got is a ink pad and some cards. That ain't gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Secondly, I want to talk about, and since everybody wants to know, when am I going to make my money back? How am I, when am I going to reach this 10K and all of this? Like I said, this is a complete business. I started with one location with one live scan system, okay? It took me probably 18 months, 18 pushing 24 months before I broke even. That was just from what I put into the business to get started, okay? That was to break even. It was probably right at 2.5 years before we hit the 10K a month. Just gonna be honest with you, and praise the Lord, knock on wood, it's only been up, since then and everything, but this is not, it takes investment. It takes investment not only of your money but of your time. There's plenty of days when I'll finish with fingerprinting, meaning I'll finish seeing customers, and then I got to go home and work on my Google My Business profile. I'm posting on my Google My Business profile. I'm studying what I'm looking at all of my feed for biometrics for different things, so I can keep up to date on what's going on. So again, it's a lot to it. This is a complete business. If you want to make serious money in fingerprinting, you got to treat it like a business. This is not a side hustle. I cannot emphasize that enough to you all. So, if you're gonna do it all. Just step on out and do it. Don't be half in, half out, and then you getting frustrated because it's not working, because you're not putting in the effort, or you haven't invested in it, whether that's personally, with your own money, with other people's money. That's what I like, OPM, other people's money, or whatever. But just know that it's a serious thing. Also want to reach out and tell everyone who's coming to the meetup, to our first annual Secure Biometrics meetup / conference is happening in Nashville this upcoming weekend, the 28th and 29th of June. We are sold out. I just want to thank everyone who is registered, who's coming. We're gonna have a good time, and we'll soon we'll be putting out the information for next year's conference. Let me just say this. You don't have to be in the business to come. If you want to learn, because we're going to be doing a lot of training. Brandon is going to be doing a lot of training on the live scan and the rolling. I'm going to be over here in marketing and your whole business setup, how to run your business effectively. We're doing a lot. I'm doing a lot about AI, how to use AI in your business. So there's different things that you can learn. So and also be on the lookout. We're gonna have some more stuff coming out next week. Yeah, we're gonna be uploading all the videos and pictures and everything from the meetup, because it's gonna be wild. We're gonna really enjoy it. But again, thank everyone who's registered. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody this weekend. So yeah, we will definitely, Brandon and I will be out of the loop from Friday on until Monday. So if you reach out to us on our office number, we will and we don't answer, just know we're in the thick of it, and we will get back in touch with you next week. As always, thank you again, and have a blessed day.